I am calling to order the Aberdeen Architectural Conservation District Commission public hearing to order at 4:01 p.m. on December 12, 2024. Commissioners present are Helen Pillsbury, Kirsten
Hoffman,
sorry, Kirsten, Sharon Cayley, and
that's it.
And that's it. Okay.
No way. Yep.
Today, the Commission will be holding a public hearing to review applications in accordance with the Commonwealth of Massachusetts Executive Order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law. We are conducting this meeting online to ensure public access to the deliberations of the Aberdeen Architectural Conservation District Commission. The public may access this call through telephone and video conferencing. Members of the public will have an opportunity to ask questions and provide public comment on applications and discussions. To do so, please raise your hand in the application via the Zoom meeting platform. We will repeat these instructions throughout the hearing.
Hey, sure.
Yeah.
Just to reflect, Ed just got here, just to.
Okay. An additional Commissioner, Ed Bradenberg. Sorry. So that gives us a total of Bradenberg, Hoffman, Cayley, and Pillsbury.
Great.
Okay.
All right. So should we move on to the administrative review items? Yeah.
We will begin with the administrative review of application number 25.0442 AB 2000 Commonwealth Avenue. Replace existing panel antennas with new panel antennas and upgrade its facility. AT&T antennas count will remain the same at 12. Visual elements will be lessened because AT&T will use two smaller antennae stacked in two antennae sectors. Third antenna sector will remain with an enclosure which will be slightly lengthened. The height of the enclosure will remain the same. All panel antennae and associated equipment will be painted or wrapped in a radio frequency friendly wrap to match the color of the equipment shelter to blend in the existing mounting surface. The associated equipment, including the remote radio units and surge arresters, will not be visible for public ways. Open it up to commissioners for comment.
Sharon, I would just read all of the administrative review items, and then if anyone has any questions at the end.
Good idea. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Moving on. The second item, application 250459 AB 6 Colborne Road. Refurbishment of exterior wood trim within masonry windows openings and installation of triple track storm L5 windows at street level, no low E glass. Front facing exterior 8 over, let me start over. Replacement of, all right. That's it for application 250459. Going on to application 250469 AB 42 Englewood Avenue. Replacement of two front-facing exterior 8/8 wood windows and two 8/1 wood windows with matching windows in terms of material and pane configuration. Restoration of two exterior street-facing bay windows. Lastly, application 250471 AB 61 Strathmore Road. Replace asphalt shingles in kind.
All right.
And that's the administrative review items.
Yeah. So commissioners, you'll be happy to know that 6 Colborne Road was originally proposing to replace their original windows. These windows are the last original windows on the building, and they've now decided to restore them rather than replace them. And then they'll just be adding the storm windows over the original windows. So so we save those windows there, and that's a result of the regulations for the historic district. So I think that's a win for us.
Yes.
Yeah. And then that's really all of the comments that I had about the administrative review items.
Okay, commissioners, any comments, alterations, observations?
No, as long as staff is okay with everything, looks good.
Well, it looks, I agree with you, Helen. It looks to me like they're all in compliance that number 6 Colborne Road, this application 250459, sounds like a real win.
Mhm.
All
Yeah.
right, at this time, I would open it up to public comment.
And those of you, if anyone is interested in giving public comment, you can raise your hand in the application. There's a small button with a little hand. Just click that button and we'll unmute you to give public comment. While we're waiting, I'll just double check and make sure I haven't received any public comment via email.
Mhm.
Seeing no public comment in our email, Sharon, I think we can close public comment for the administrative review items if you're okay with that.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. And just a vote.
Okay, let's close the public comment, and I will now ask all commissioners for a vote on all 1, 2, 3, 4 administrative review items.
You'll have to make a motion though, some first and
All right,
second.
I need to request a motion from a commissioner.
I'll make a motion for the approval of all 4 items.
Okay, great. Thanks, Kirsten. I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Ed?
Aye.
Okay, the motion is carried and approved.
Great. Now on to the meeting minutes.
For November,
14th.
I'm sorry, there it was. I was looking at the page,
Mhm.
yes. Okay, any alterations to the meeting minutes for November 14?
I'm sorry to delay things, but can I just ask a quick question? Because I wasn't here
Yep.
for that
Go for it.
hearing. So did they add some additional buffering? It seemed like this was updating something that we'd already seen. So are they adding some additional buffering or plantings or something?
Yeah, so they're going to put this beautiful trellis. We're talking about the
Okay.
application that was on design review
Okay.
in November.
Yeah.
So they're going to do a trellis, and then they're going to attach a vine to that trellis, so it'll
Nice.
grow up and it'll shield. So it's exactly what we wanted to see originally. So I think it's a really thoughtful design, and really pleased with this because that project, they take such good care of that building. So
Yeah.
it's it's a net, unfortunately they need to put it where it's going, but they added some beautiful screen, and I think the property owner is really maintaining the historic integrity of the property. So
Mhm.
Thank you. Just so it wasn't here, I just wanted to
Yeah.
know what happened. Thank you.
Okay, any other comments for the November 14, 2024 meeting minutes? No? I'd like to request a motion that we accept the meeting minutes with the addition of Helen Pillsbury's landscaping observation. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Okay, a second? I'll second it. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, motion is carried. Staff updates, Nick.
okay, since we have a nice short hearing here, we can go over some of the updates that we have internally at this in the Office of Historic Preservation. So we have 2 new landmarks in the city of Boston. So Kirsten will know this. We did approve the Withington House at 19 Ashland Street in Dorchester as a brand new official landmark. City Council and the mayor have signed off on that. The more exciting one is the calf pasture pumping station over by UMass. That has also been officially designated as a historic landmark. So that is protected for the future. And that includes the 2 pumping houses at that property. So they will be integrated into UMass's expansion of their campus sometime in the future. But they are protected, and the Landmarks Commission will have full review over any changes to those properties. So that's really exciting. That's a long time coming, and that's a really beautiful property. So if you haven't seen it, I encourage you to go to boston.gov/landmark and read the study report. Also happy to announce that the Boston Landmarks Commission has officially voted to designate Boston City Hall as a landmark. So that is also a pretty exciting designation. So that now goes to Mayor Wu as well as City Council for their final either vote or veto. They can also choose to do no action, and it would default automatically into an official landmark. Mayor Wu has already signaled that she's very supportive of this landmark designation, as has the majority of City Council. So we anticipate that this will be our next landmark. A long time coming, but very, very exciting. Next up is yesterday, the Boston City Council approved to establish a study committee to study Monument Square in Charlestown as our potential 12th historic district. So we've established a study committee that involves members of the Boston Landmarks Commission, as well as members of the community, to come up with guidelines and write the history report for the district. Helen and maybe others, I may call upon you during some of those sessions, because we're looking to have some of our commissioners from other districts to appear and just talk about what's working, what doesn't work, so that we can integrate those comments into the study report for Monument Square. So I'll touch base with that when we get closer to that date, or when we have a date. So we aren't there yet. And then finally, just kind of a year in review. The Aberdeen Architectural Conservation District, in 2024, we processed 37 applications, which is up from last year, which was 32. And the vast majority of those applications were approved or approved with provisos. Around 64% were approved or approved with provisos. There was a couple advisory reviews that we had. You can see it on the screen here. One application, which amounts for about 3% of the applications, was denied outright. And then we have about 27% of those applications, which is not a lot, but that are just pending a decision, including the ones that are included in this hearing this afternoon. So yeah, I just, it's the end of the year. I can't believe this is our last hearing of 2024. And just, just another reminder that I'm thankful for your volunteer service. You're very much appreciated. And I'm, honored to serve with you. And I appreciate all of the hard work that you're putting in to making Aberdeen even more beautiful than it is. Even if it's just window by window, but we're slowly getting there. But thank you so much for everything that you do. I know sometimes we get frustrated, and but I'm glad that you're here, and it's an honor working with you this year. So thanks.
Well,
Thank you very much, Nick.
for all the work that you do, all the detail work that goes into each of these hearings that we don't really see and don't even know all of the efforts that you do, but we appreciate, because without you doing all of that, we wouldn't be here to discuss and review.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Yeah, no, it's a labor of love. We have, good things coming to us. I'm really optimistic for 2025, and here's to another productive year. So
Well,
awesome.
Thanks again, Nick.
Yeah, of course. So with that, we're through our agenda. This was a quick one. Yeah.
Okay, in that case, then I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll second that.
Okay, I'll make the motion. Seconded by Ed Bredenberg. Okay, all in favor?
Bye.
All right,
Well,
folks.
have a wonderful holiday, people, and
Happy
survive
holidays.
until the first of the year.
Yeah,
Happy
take
New
care.
Year.
Happy
Happy
holidays,
holidays.
everyone.
Awesome.
right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.